What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you could make it. Today we continue another set of golf trying to make S rank. We start with Classic B along the dogleg right par 5. Try and cut across the water here. So try and line up my shot so that I'm getting past the trees but still getting all the way over there safely. I am a little bit too far right and central, so then I end up hitting this tree, but it's okay because I'm not behind a tree. So didn't want to be in the rough, but I am. So I can see the spoon here, and I'm going to practice trying to stay under that red bar. I get that 2.5 that I wanted, and I do pretty good. Get really close. Close shot for an eagle. Could have maybe tried to hit it a little bit harder and gone more onto the green, but I'm happy with what I got. So now I'm just practicing 1 to 1.5. I just barely miss, but an easy birdie shot here, first hole. And we do that. Nice birdie, 10 points. We see nobody got any eagles, so top half of the bracket, 10 points. Really good to see. Going into that second hole of the first round, we get the par 4 with the 2 islands. We've got a lot of wind, it looks like. 31 wind. I try and aim left knowing it's going to go right, but I aim a little too left and my shot curves left and I end up in the sand. Unfortunately, I don't bounce out of the sand there. So I've got a lot of wind in my back. I know that the 3-iron should probably make it, as long as I just hit it as close to it as I can. Practicing right under that threshold, but swings too much, goes left, but it's alright. It had some backspin on it. So we're right in line with the hole. Just out of the green, but still okay. Looking for, I'm not 100% sure what the wind's going to do, but I'm looking at a little bit under 1, or a little bit under 2, I mean, like 1.5. Gets pushed a bit more than I thought it would. So I got a 19-foot shot for a par. Looking for 1.5 to 2. I just barely miss, and that's pretty tough. So gonna get a bogey on this second hole, but I think 15 points is enough to get me. It looks like a couple people quit at this point. So I'm 5 points. Yeah, the 15 points. So people did quit. I am in 4th place right now. So it could have been better, but still okay with getting to the semifinal. So semifinal hole 1, we get that long straight. Hole 10 with wind pushing us straight forward, so just no need to aim and just full power swing. Looking at the second shot here, it's going to push me a little bit farther, so I know that 3.5 should do it, maybe with some backspin. Three and a half with backspin. Goes a little bit past it, but then rolls almost perfectly onto it. Nevertheless, a nice approach for an easy birdie here. We get that easy birdie. Looks like everybody birdied, so no change in the rankings, but still good that I made the semifinals. $25 onto this fourth hole, the second semifinal hole. We get the par 3 over the sand. So just looking to try and get something here. We've got a lot of wind. So I'm aiming right to push left, but I red bar and it goes right. But luckily I don't end up too far off, so try and get less than a power with that wind. And I sneak right by it again. So literally 2 inches and I've got like a birdie and I got like 2 birdies in this match. But oh well. Nonetheless, 7 points. It does not get us to the finals. Of course, that birdie really would have helped and we would have had 35 and been 3rd place. But nonetheless, good way to end game 1. A 4th place. Could have been better, could have been worse. 32 points. Do get some rank. And here we are in our second game. Got a couple S ranks. We've got that same hole I basically just did two holes ago. That par 10. I mean, not, sorry. Par 4, hole 10, that straight line. Got wind pushing against us this time. Just move a little bit right, and I should have aimed maybe a little bit more right, but it's all right. It's all right. But anyways, we get to the second shot here. We've got wind pushing at us, so I know that it's going to go a little bit past. So I'm looking at 3.75 with some backspin. And it could have been a little bit better, but still pretty good. We've got a pretty easy shot for a birdie here. Looking at one power, one and a quarter. So we get those 10 points. Looks like only one person got 7. But nonetheless, we are still in the lead. Tied for the lead at least with a lot of other people. We hop into the second hole. We've got the par 5 with the shortcut over the mountain. Looks like some wind coming at us, but still might be able to go for it. So we've got some wind. I'm not sure what to choose yet, but I see people going that way, so I'm just waiting to see if they go out of bounds. They don't, so I'm like, okay, this will work. So I just set it up and go full power. And there we go. Nice little short shot, I guess. Not short, but now we've got the long. Now we've got the, I guess not, but the low sort of trajectory. So I go full power with a spoon, which maybe was a bit much. I go past over the green here, but it's not too bad. Still down there pretty quickly, and I've got a good look at it coming in. It barely falls off, so I know because of the wind I gotta push a little bit more right. A couple people are getting chip-ins, unfortunately, meaning they're getting eagles, but maybe if I can chip in here. I'm looking at less than a power. And so again, I just barely miss. or sorry, 1.5 power basically, but I barely miss again. Couple inches left and I was in the hole, but easy birdie, so still at 20 points, which is not too bad. So 3 people with eagles, but that means we're still making it to the semifinals with 20 points. So first hole of the semifinals, we've got that par 3 up the hill. We got some wind pushing us to the right, so I'm thinking close to the edge of the left side of the green. It should push me right. I'm thinking full power with a spoon. I decided to move more left because it felt better. Right on the edge. I do just barely hit that rough, but make it onto the green.
Nice on.
So here we're looking at a birdie chance here. Got a little bit of a hill. So just trying to know where to go with this hill. Looking for 2.5 to 3 power here going up that hill. Get 3 power, get a birdie, so that's pretty good. Saw a lot of pars from the other people, so we're at 30 points. Almost catching up to the people in front of us, but 3 points ahead of the people below me, which means I should have a 4th place locked up in a sense. We've got wind pushing us right to left, so I know it's going to be pretty fine. All these people are doing it and making it. So I'm just going to go for it full power. I hit it well, but I don't know how they're all so far on, but I almost don't make it. Maybe I was unaided by the wind, being that I was so far left, hitting more into the wind. I've got, I know it's uphill, so I don't want to test a 3-iron. So I want to go 3.5 with a spoon. I do. I angle. It ends up angling left a little bit, but whatever. Almost perfect. Would have been really close if I had gone straight, but nonetheless, we've got a nice look at a eagle here. I know it's gonna kind of sit up right at the end, so I gotta just kind of get it there. I'm aiming a little bit left. Less than a power, 0.75 to 0.8, and another inch left and I'm in. So a little bit unfortunate today with like being just a couple inches from getting eagles or birdies in both matches. But 10 points is still nice. Sadly, it does not get us into the final, only by 1 point, so too bad I didn't get that eagle. It would have put me at tied for 2nd. So 40 points, no final, but against a couple S-ranked players, I think that's all right for me. I gained some rank. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.